Hi everybody, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys about what we did for our January budget and what our plan is for February. I didn't talk a whole lot about our January budget. We decided to do a modified no spend month. We usually do a full-on no spend month where we are really cutting back on all of our expenses that are not necessary. However, we had some bigger things that we knew were coming up for January that we needed to plan for. And so what we did is we didn't give ourselves a lot of spending money for ourselves or entertainment money, etc. Instead, we put all of that money and allocated it to only a couple categories. So it was Nick's first birthday, so we had a party and we needed some cash for that. We had some other birthdays that we were celebrating as well, going out to eat and gifts and stuff. And then we also were saving up for a larger car maintenance that was happening at the beginning of February. That happened on February 1st. And so we needed that money on hand, ready to go. So there wasn't a whole lot of excitement. I didn't take out that much in cash. There wasn't a whole lot to say. So that's what we did for January. Now, for February, it's a little different because I have been putting in a ton of overtime. And so we're going to be getting a lot of extra money in February. Plus, it's a shorter month. So all of our extra cash that we're bringing in is going towards our debt because our goal, again, is to pay off all of our debt by July. Or by the end of July. So we are buffing up a couple of our categories though because I'm getting extra income this month. So things like our groceries, we bumped up a little bit because January was less and we used more out of our pantry. We needed some of it for the car maintenance because what we had planned for in January didn't cover all of it. It covered about half. And then things like Xena needs a bath, and so she needed a bath and food. So we need a little extra in her budget. Valentine's Day, right? We wanted a little bit more in our entertainment budget to eat out. So we didn't change up a whole lot, but we gave ourselves a little bit of cushion in a couple categories. I will be putting up in a day or so our February cash envelopes, and so you can see the actual numbers of all of the cash we took out. So stay tuned for that. Make sure the notifications are turned on so you know when that gets uploaded. You'll also see in the cash envelopes video that I am putting up that we took out less cash for groceries and for Nick's budget simply because we had this major snowstorm right before the beginning of February, and so we needed to stock up on some groceries and some supplies for Nick. And so we just did kind of a major shopping trip. And so I did a haul video on what we bought. And so I will link that video for you either in the cards or in the description below. So you can go over and see what we did. But we spent a little under $90 each, both for Nick and for our groceries. And so that money was taken out using our debit card rather than cash. So when we went to the bank at the beginning of February, it was less cash that we took out, but it's still all like one big amount for that category. So for example, grocery money for February, we're allocating $300, but we spent about $85. And so I went to the bank and I took out $215. But still, the overall budget didn't change. February is going to be a great month because of all the extra income that I'll be getting. And so I look forward to updating you at the end of the month as to how we did. So stay tuned for that video as well. If you want to see anything specific about how we do our budget, what types of things that we're buying, if you want to see more hauls too, let me know. So that's our February budget in a nutshell, and now you know why I didn't post about our January budget either. Be sure that you have your notifications turned on and subscribe if you're not already so that you can see the next video I put up with stuffing our cash envelopes. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye!